Hi everyone, and welcome to Stupid Trader. I'm Jack, your stupid trader. So I was actually joking after today that I should change the channel name from Noob Trader to Stupid Trader because I made just about every mistake in the book today, and this has been the worst day for me in quite a while. I think maybe like 7, 8 months. And it actually started out badly from my very first trade, and then it just snowballed and it got worse and worse up until I was tilted and I started revenge trading and over trading, and I should have walked away, but I couldn't. And part of the reason I couldn't was because I was gonna have to upload this video, and I didn't want a big red number over here, which is exactly what happened anyway. Got a big red number over here, and I'm ashamed of it. I'm really ashamed. Should call me shameful trader, but I'm going to post it anyway because this is a good lesson for anybody who starts trading. You have to know when to walk away. This is usually why people will have a rule of 1 to 2 to a maximum of 3 trades per day. Now let's go into what I did wrong, starting with my very first trade. So sometimes I mark up the daily, like the previous day's low and the previous day's high, just so I know what the range is. It kind of helps me with trading. And then today, I also started marking the first 5-minute range. But I made a mistake because although I put the high correctly, I marked the high correctly right here on the 5-minute chart, I did not mark the low correctly. So this actually should have been over here, which would have made it a way better level for me. So I actually messed that up. And because I messed that up, I took a trade I probably shouldn't have taken, and it really messed me up. So I got short at 6:05 because I actually thought, oh, it's breaking the low, so the chances are likely that it's going to be a down day. I was biased. My bias was like that it's going to be another down day. And it sort of was, but not really. In any case, after I took that trade, I did not put a stop loss on it. And I think like 2 minutes later, the electricity went out. And after the electricity went out, my computer and everything shut off, and I didn't have my stop loss in, so I had to close that trade with my phone. And I just put in a market order. I was panicking, and I think the trade went 6 points against me, so around $300. And then afterwards, the electricity was out for 3 hours. I'm over in Eastern Europe, and the electricity's never gone out before during the day, but it has gone out at night. But today was the first day it went out, and it was out for 3 hours. I don't know if there was an accident or whatever, something happened, but it was this whole region that I'm in was all out of power because I went outside afterwards and nobody had power. And it was like quite a few neighborhoods. Anyway, they didn't fix it for 3 hours, and when I came back, I was down around $300, and I got to trading. And if you know anything about trading, after about 11, it's not a good time to trade because you can get into chop, and this is where the market just takes your money. So it's not like one fluid movement. Now, today was kind of choppy, a little bit of a range day anyway, but I was trying to get that money back. And with each trade, and there was a lot of trades, I wasn't in the right mentality. I was already pissed that I missed the morning, trading, and I should have waited or at least not traded anymore today, just walked away from the computer, but I didn't. And I turned that $300 loss into a $1,700 loss, which is crazy. And as you can see, there were a lot of trades. I'm not even going to go into them. There were so many. I'm going to look at them afterwards, but it's just shameful. And then some news came out, and I don't know where I was. I was somewhere in here. I had a position short, and I think news came in, I don't know, somewhere in here, and it just rocketed up. And again, I had a stop loss, but it was another loss. So the news that Ukraine is brought to the negotiating table, just shot this up, and then it kept on going afterwards. These are the 5-minute candles. Of course, you can see it up here. This is 5-minute, 15. This one's the 4-hour, and this is the 1-hour. This is what I use to trade. In any case, those were the trades, and now I've hurt my account. I actually started this account with 5,000, and I started with 5,000 because this is my third account. The first account I opened, I blew up, and then I blew up a second smaller account. So this is my third time trading this. But just so you know, if you ever have a loss, you can shrug it off. And I normally shrug the losses off, but I still had negative emotions tied to the electricity. You know, I'm in a nice neighborhood, I pay good money, and the electricity was gone, and I couldn't handle that. Add the loss to this, that I was already starting in a bad headspace. So I'm starting from a loss. The electricity was out forever, and I was frustrated about that. Plus, there was one more thing. I've never posted my losses publicly, and it's not easy to post a big L like this. Like, I'm disgusted with myself. I'm so ashamed. Like, I'm really experiencing wide shame right now. Should change the name of the channel to Shameful Trader or Ashamed Trader, because I haven't taken this big of a loss in a long time, and it's just ridiculous. I can't believe I got so emotional and all my rules went out the window. And that's what you have to be careful of, because, you know, we're all prone to our emotions. And I just kept going further and further and further in the hole. And at one point, I just stepped away from the keyboard and I just left the losses as is. Because tomorrow's another day. This is going to reset back to zero. I can't keep looking at this. Anytime you're red, I would say, like, if you want to trade again and you're not emotional, go ahead and make another trade. I'm not one of those guys usually that cares about the first loss. But like I said, today was a bit different. I was also frustrated that I couldn't get the electricity and the power back on. It was taking forever, and it did take 3 hours. As you can see, that's when I was able to trade again. And I should have just walked away and done something else today. In any case, hope that's a good lesson for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. This video, I'll name it something interesting, and hopefully it'll be a good lesson for us all. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.